Welcome back to the series 101 Reasons to Forgive. This is day 37, and we are happy to share with you the 37th reason on the importance of forgiveness. Reason 37 is forgiveness breaks the blame cycle. Forgiveness breaks the blame cycle. When things go wrong in our lives, it is a lot easier to cast blame on someone else than to accept responsibility for what we are experiencing. The experiencing of pain, hurt, dissatisfaction, discontent, anger, a wound, an insult, we find a way to rationalize our way out of being accountable or being held responsible or having any percentage of responsibility to the experience. We find ways to cut ourselves out and lay entirely the blame on someone else. Now, whether someone else contributes to the situation or not, my point here is that we can always easily find a way to blame someone for what we're going through. In fact, some persons believe every wrong thing that happens to them, someone else is responsible, and they are quite outside of being responsible for what they're going through. It is not possible that you're never accountable. It is not possible that you're never responsible, and that everything that you're going through, every wrong, every distasteful experience, every negative experience, everything that you've been through, someone else is responsible for it. It is not so. It cannot be true. We contribute to disappointments in our lives. We contribute to some dissatisfactions. There are things that we contribute to, and we will only know that, we will only accept that when we take time to ponder, to answer the question, in what way did I contribute, if ever, if any, to what it is I'm experiencing? Having done that, it becomes a lot easier to work yourself through the situation. It is a natural response to first blame someone, or to find a way to blame somebody, to get yourself out of the situation. It's a natural human response. However, it should not be the practice. We should be so emotionally mature, so emotionally intelligent, that we can find ways to assess how we contributed, or how we are contributing to what our life experiences are. When others are blamed, we are saying that our hurt is because of them. Have you ever pondered that some decisions we make lead to others hurting us? Of course, no one has a right to intentionally hurt you, but do you also know that we can avoid some hurts if we make other decisions? It's one of the things we can practice, because some things we can tell will end in disappointment, but we will choose them anyhow. Blaming is easy. Forgiveness is not. Forgiveness breaks the blame cycle when we understand that we may have contributed to it. Someone else may have contributed to our hurt. However, we cannot continue to live a hurtful life or a hurting life. And so, in order for us to move on, we need to forgive ourselves for creating the opportunities for those persons or that person, that institution to hurt us. We need to find a way to forgive ourselves. And we also need to find a way to forgive those individuals for hurting us. Even when we may have contributed to the hurt, it is important that we forgive ourselves and we forgive those who actively hurt us. Because forgiveness does not hold on to blame. Forgiveness releases the blame. Forgiveness heals the wound. Forgiveness gets on the path of healing and total healing. Blaming does not set us off on the path to healing. It does not set us right. It does not have our best interests at heart. Blaming keeps us constantly in the memory of the hurt. And even when we wish to move on, we feel better blaming the individuals for where we are, why we are still in pain, why we are still disappointed. We marinate in the hurt and defeat ourselves. Affirm with me today that the blame game will not be the life you will live. Affirm with me today that even when others lay blame on you for what you are not responsible for, that you will seek to forgive them and you will assess how in any way you contributed. And if you did, you would forgive yourself and you'd forgive them, but never allowing blame to dominate your life. Thank you for being here on day 37. I will see you on day 38.